Testing my mic. 1, 2, 3. Log in to see myself.
Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team between our visitors and the Denver Broncos. With that, we're off to the Rocky Mountains. Standing by in Denver, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden, and Charles kickoff moments away. Quickly, what are you watching in this one?
The offensive line for both teams, because both teams have a terrific pass rush. They've got to keep their passers upright. If they have a chance to do that, they can both thrive on offense and move the ball downfield.
And the Broncos getting ready to go on 1st and 10. And movement by one of the Broncos up front, and in comes the flag.
False start.
Can you hear me?
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Still first down.
Hello?
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Keenum. Sanders has it over the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A good pickup after the penalty, 12 yards, and it's 2nd down. Well, this is how you shape the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
On 2nd down, Freeman. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And just like that, it's 3rd down. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage?
Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And now running right through it. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Thomas, the intended target.
This is a real lift for a defense. It's been a long drive, and you're starting to drag a little bit out there. Been pushed back, and now instead of caving in, here's the play you were waiting for. And the interception means that long drive is going to yield nothing for the offense.
Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. Well, these guys hardly got a chance to catch their breath after the quick turnover, but I doubt they're complaining much.
Especially with the field position they get to start with. I wouldn't be complaining either. I'd want to get right back out there and get after them because now you have an opportunity to make a big play. I'd say I'd like to be aggressive.
Come on, really?
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
Normally, that's not the down and distance that you call a draw play. You usually want to wait the 2nd or 3rd down with a definite passing situation before that play is dialed up.
2nd down, Vic.
There we go.
Throw left side, complete to Sharp. Touchdown! A big play there. 54 yards. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Elliott on for the extra point. Elliott good on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Elliott now to kick this one away. Isaiah McKenzie now on the return. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
I don't know if that was a good play or not.
Booker on first down. And he will
Guess so.
lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Back to the ground, this time with Freeman.
Oh!
He's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
Now they've got another 1st and 10 as the penalty keeps this drive moving. After the penalty, here's Freeman. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4. Keenum to throw on second down.
Oh, come on.
He'll find Sutton on the right side, complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't
Yeah,
they?
when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. A Bronco first down. Keenum hooking up with Thomas. And a 2-score game, obviously. Every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
On 1st and 10, here's Keenum. This is Booker on the dump off. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll be second down. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Again, Keenum. Over the middle, complete. That's Sanders. And he'll go down at the 28. Keenum to Sanders for the Denver first down. First down now, but that clock rolling. Keenum now on first down. Toward the right sideline, but but it's incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
On 2nd and 10, Keenum. And this time he's got the hook up. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Here's Keenum.
Ah, come on.
Drops it underneath for Booker.
They get everything.
And he will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12.
Get this.
It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. Keenum now to throw.
Got him.
The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Keenum. They set up the screen to Booker. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Keenum. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Throwing now is Keenum. That's to
Oh, come on, really?
And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards short. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that one.
They're down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
And now back out comes the offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Ooh, look how deep I am. Let's see. This is, oh my goodness, if they get this. No.
Now they're going to throw it here with Vic. He's going to rifle one deep left.
Ooh, got it.
And now the Broncos will burn another time.
That was blind.
As they'll stop
I could not see.
40 seconds to go in the game. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. A 1st down throw coming for Vic. He's going to fire one deep, middle. It's caught inside the 25. And touchdown. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Elliott now to add the extra point. Elliott good with a PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Elliott now to kick this one away. And And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And coming out now, the Broncos. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Fletcher Cox for a loss of 14. And he'll indeed get him to the line and spike it here to stop the clock. And incomplete here, so a little razzle-dazzle on that one, but they couldn't hook up, and it's third down. On third and long, it's Keenum. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people.
I want to get all my journeys done, even though they're old. People are probably already done. Journeys done, even though they're old.
Hello, everybody. Coach here, welcoming you to Madden Ultimate Team. It's the NFL on EA Sports. On tap, we've got what should be a fairly intriguing matchup between the San Francisco 49ers and our home team. I'll talk to you again at halftime. But for the call of this one, let's send it out to our EA Sports broadcast team. It's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And a welcome in, everybody, with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, so much gets made about offensive comparisons. Here's a matchup where the defenses may just take center stage.
Yeah, we're usually talking about guys scoring touchdowns. How about the guys who prevent them and change the momentum of the game when they take the ball away? I love those ball hawks in the secondary. People after my own heart.
And the offense readies for a first down and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Fakes forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
Oh!
He almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's third down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell.
Horrible, dude. Oh, my goodness.
Third down throw incomplete as
Well, let's see.
We've seen these defenses
Let's just practice.
plays to keep this one low scoring.
So let's go for it.
Around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on fourth down and 9. They will indeed go for it. Vick.
Got it.
Gets it to Benjamin. It's caught. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play gets them across midfield now for first and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Here's Michael Vick. Going deep for Benjamin. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. It'll be first and goal when we come back. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. From the shotgun, it's Vick. And it's caught. Touchdown. Rob Gronkowski, a 5-yard touchdown. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for a score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Elliott on for the extra point. Elliott good on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. Elliott now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. Caught left side, Garcon. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 10 more there and another first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. False start there. That will set the offense back 5 yards.
Brandon, the lineman certainly flinched there before the snap. A good call.
So that'll back him up 5.
Still first down.
The false start backs him up 5. First and 15. Garoppolo again. His throw incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jerick McKinnon there. And it's second down. Another incompletion with that one. He's just 7 of 14 throwing the football. 50%. Typically not going to get it done, is it?
And let's just make it simple. And that's exactly why they trail.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. And his throw here is incomplete. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. And that takes us from second to third down.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
On third and long, it's Garoppolo. Pressure comes and down he goes. Brandon Graham able to get outside the numbers and drop in for a loss of a yard.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
Now Garoppolo, gotta have this one.
Oh, man. Every time I try to play defense on my own, I mess up. That's the practice. I'm going to try it one more time.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a first and 10 as they search for a late score. On first down, Garoppolo throwing the out route incomplete. That's Taylor. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Garoppolo to throw. And that's incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here. That looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open. And this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Back to throw. Garoppolo throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin. And now it's third down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
To throw is Garoppolo.
Got it.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the
obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they'll go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
Despite the late lead, Vic's going to throw.
Oh, I ran right into him.
Bring him down. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Oh, down.
Here's Vic.
Oh, whoa, get it, get it. Oh, my goodness. What in the world? What just happened?
Well, that's one of those mistakes. That's a fumble that when they get to the sidelines, I know you're mad, coach, but look, we've still got this locked down, but that's not necessarily true, is it?
No, their hopes are slim, but you just hate to give them any hope. You could have sealed it right there.
Yeah, could have finished them off and taken away all hope, as we like to say.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And they were able
They
to
got it
punch
back.
in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter punch.
And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Geno Atkins in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Now Garoppolo. And this is
Got it.
intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Ryan Shazier.
Go.
And it'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line.
Talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
So out now comes the offense back onto the field. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action, and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Throw left side, complete to Shaw. And he will take it in for the touchdown. In for the score. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. And that touchdown this late in the game should all but be the dagger.
We never want to say that a game is over, but it certainly feels that way. That final touchdown seems to have created enough room for them to start celebrating.
Elliott now to add the extra point. Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Elliott now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. On the field now, here come the 49ers. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. And he'll indeed get him to the line and spike it here to stop the clock. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. A dump down to McKinnon. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. And now the spike comes with 15 seconds on the clock. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete, and now second down. And yet again, it's Garoppolo.
There I go again. Ooh.
And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
Now Garoppolo. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Well, as always, partner, an extreme pleasure to share a booth with you. I have to say, I am impressed at your discipline because you came here and you said you were not going to eat any of the media buffet. You made it.
My Mutt Master is Ryan Shazier. I'm trying to get him up so I keep him in the game. So I think he's like an 87%, if I'm not mistaken. So he does pretty well now, but I'm trying to get him all the way up. And I figure if I keep him in the game, he eventually get his stats up. Like for example, 45 interceptions. He's at 23 right now. Return yards. So before that 199, it was like really low, and then I had that last play. I brought him up, so. Stats up. For example, 45 interceptions. He's at 23 right now. Return yards. So before that 199, it was like really low, and then I had that last play. We're 15 sacks. And he's 25, so we're 10 shy of that. He must have got the two touchdowns early because I don't remember doing that. But sacks, and he's 25, so we're 10 shy of that. He must have got the two touchdowns early because I don't remember doing that. Okay, so this is the screen right here that I'm on. If I just accomplish these goals, I'll get an upgrade token. Like for example, I need 800 passing touchdowns. I'm at 735 right now. So what's that? 65 more. It takes a minute to get your stats up too. So if y'all new at this, if anybody out here watching this, it's a fun game. I like it. I can't play, but I like it enough to get out here and try to do it. So 80,000 passing yards. I'm at 66. But I already got like 40 there. So I've been grinding pretty good. All right, let's go for one more. 80,000 passing yards. I'm at 66. But I already got like 40 there. So I've been grinding pretty good. Let me get over half. I got 16 more on this thing to accomplish. Get over half, then I'm gonna go to bed. These are preset goals, so you don't make up the stats yourself. Just play with whoever they put out there. I got 16 more on this thing to accomplish. Get over half, and then I'm gonna go to bed. I gotta work in the morning. These are preset goals, so you don't make
Hello, everybody. It's the coach welcoming you to Madden Ultimate Team. This is the NFL.
I always try to run first just to see where they are. If they can stop my run, I know it's a tough team.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets it down to the 32. For just 4 yards on the pickup.
Yep, they didn't, though.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers
down.
he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
They go play action here on first down. He's got his man on the crossing route. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And there they went crossing route against the zone defense. What do you think of that?
Takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver because you've got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing the football. Because sometimes you're throwing it in front of the zone, sometimes you're throwing it between the zones, sometimes the receiver's going to just kind of find a spot and what we call sit down and present himself to the quarterback and throw it
choice.
there. It's a tough read, but when they're in sync, it's really effective.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. He'll get it up the middle, and that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
This is caught, Gronkowski, and he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
So this is all practice for me, so I'm going to
So much about this game is just understanding situations. And
oh, wait. Hold on. Oh, I don't need to do that.
to execute, isn't it? Guard
Thinking
the
it's
first
like
down sticks.
time to
Don't let them
end
get
the
there.
game.
And they rallied and made the tackle.
So with a 4th and goal looming, we hit the end of 3 quarters of play. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports as we're about ready to rock and roll for the 4th and final quarter. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Gotta try it here. He's back to throw.
Oh, I missed it.
They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this Cardinal defense comes up with a goal line stand.
Let's see. Can I get a 2-point conversion? A safety? Let's try it.
That frustration is not just going to be felt by the guys on offense either. It's going to be felt around the entire team, isn't it? I mean, we've been there before, right? We've seen it. That deflation can go through the entire ranks. They're going to have to really work to make sure it doesn't affect them going forward.
A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection. Not a lot of
he got it.
Wow. Ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back. Tell him to take care of the ball and try to move forward.
He got 29 yards that time.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And he stopped immediately there. The Pro Bowler Fletcher Cox there to get him down. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
It's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
On second down, Johnson. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. It'll be a gain of 7, and they get it back to a 3rd and 3.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On third down, Johnson. And he'll push this forward. Only to about the 42-yard line. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
He's back to throw. Caught on the left side by Benjamin. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. An excellent pickup at 34 yards. 2 plays already up near midfield.
Well, partner, they can move quick when they have to, and right now, they're looking really good.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. 20. Completes it to Benjamin. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Back to throw.
There we go.
And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
How many people watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
What looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one, because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. Elliott good on the extra point. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages, as a field goal now can only tie it. Elliott now to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Sam Bradford heading back out as he and his offense get ready to go again. This is something we've seen many times over the course of his career. Can he pull off another fourth-quarter comeback?
It's very strange, isn't it? Because when it's a player of this magnitude, even though the guys on defense have the lead and are sitting in the best spot, they're maybe the most nervous people in the stadium, because they've seen this happen to too many people before, too many teams. They've got to find a way to shut him down.
Here we go again for the grizzled vet. And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining. Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target. And now it's 2nd down. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Well, these corners, I tell you, they've done excellent work all game long.
They remind me of guys in the past who just said, hey, throw it out here 100 times. Nothing good is going to happen. And if you throw it in the wrong place, I'll take it the other way.
And he finds his man. That's Butler. Now they burn the timeout. And they're kind of in that gray area where they might be able to get 2 plays in, but maybe just 1 play left in this ball game. We'll see. He'll look to throw. will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Bryce Butler, the intended receiver. One final shot now. I'm not even sure he can get it to the end zone, though, from this distance.
That's going to take as much arm as he has, and you actually have to plan for the contingency. Maybe you're playing a tip, try and get someone down who can tip it up and keep it for your own team and try and get to the end zone that way.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
Okay, one more.